A very warm welcome. You're watching the biggest exclusive tonight with me, Akanksha Swaroop. Now, Bangladesh's Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is on a 4-day visit to India. And so, today, India and Bangladesh signed 7 MOUs during the crucial bilateral meet between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina of Bangladesh. The MOUs range from river sharing to railways, space technology to even Prasar Bharati and Bangladesh television. But what remains missing is a concrete action plan on how to tackle the issue of illegal Rohingya refugees. At a time when the centre has strictly instructed the state governments to deport illegal migrants like the Rohingyas, has the India-Bangladesh bilateral failed to arrive upon a solid plan of action to address the grave security challenges posed by illegal migrants, especially the Rohingyas?
Neighbours, strong allies, and huge overlaps that seek intensive cooperation. India-Bangladesh relations have seen the best phase since Sheikh Hasina's premiership from 2009. Her strong stand against Islamist terror and her government's denial of safe havens to anti-India groups have built a strong basis for cooperation. And that's beyond the historical linkage.
India is our dear friend. Whenever I come to India, it's a big pleasure for us, for me especially, because we always recall the contribution India has done during our liberation war.
Security to trade and commerce, to power and energy, to defence, river water sharing and more were on the table at key bilateral talks between the Prime Ministers. After delegation-level talks at the Hyderabad House in New Delhi, 7 memoranda of understanding were signed. Pacts on Kushiara River water sharing, railways connectivity and personnel training, capacity building in judicial services and other areas, with security being a big fulcrum.
आज हमने आतंकवाद और कट्टरवाद के खिलाफ सहयोग पर भी जोर दिया। 1971 की स्पिरिट को जीवंत रखने के लिए भी यह बहुत आवश्यक है कि हम ऐसी शक्तियों का मिलकर मुकाबला करें।
For India, illegal Rohingya migrants pose a huge security threat. A detailed CNN News 18 investigation in August showed an influx from Bangladesh via Nepal and into Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Stretches in Assam bordering Bangladesh are also a big security concern. Worries of recruitment by terror groups, disturbing the demographic balance, and smuggling rackets pose a big threat. India has extended all help to Bangladesh on the issue.
It is absolutely important for the safety and security of societies on both sides that the criminality, the criminal activities across the border is limited, that the elements and the people who are associated with such criminal activities are apprehended and dealt as per the provisions of the law.
On Bangladesh's part, 1.1 million Rohingya refugees from Myanmar have made the country home, the highest in the world. Bangladesh has looked to India for help to have them rehabilitated back to Rakhine in Myanmar.
On humanitarian ground, we give them shelter, but how long they will stay here? So, in the camp they are staying, our environment hazard is there. Then some people engaged in drug trafficking or some arms conflict, women trafficking. Day by day it is increasing.
Also of concern for India is China's big Bangladesh outreach. Supply of arms and vaccines from China has raised warnings of Xi's debt diplomacy at work here too. The Modi-Hasina bilateral meet, the 16th since 2015, goes a long way in ironing out outstanding issues.
So remember, there are over 1 million Rohingya refugees stationed currently in Bangladesh. If we look at India, there are close to 40,000 of them in India itself who have crossed over the border from Bangladesh. So what is the illegal Rohingya crisis in India like? How has it impacted the country? Let's break it down for you. Point number one is the huge security concern that they are posing, particularly if you were to look at the national capital, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir as well, and even the northeast. Remember, CNN News 18 has already done exposés which talk about this crisis even taking place in the Simanchal area. Then we have worries of recruitment by terror groups. Remember, most of them are hired by terror modules being run by various illegal madrasas as well. Number 3 is the cause of social stress, disturbing demographic balance, because remember, there are consensus on record which talk about this kind of major shift which we have seen in the rise of population as far as these illegal migrants are concerned. And last but not the least is the spurt in human trafficking, the high-value smuggling rackets. And these smuggling rackets also talk about drug trafficking as well, something that has already been highlighted by Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. And